When I was younger, I was actually obsessed with horses, and I have no idea where that came from, but my goal was to be an Olympian eventer in horse riding. And then when I got my license and tried rally driving, I guess that competitive streak was always there from the horse riding, but I just fell in love with rally driving and realised that instead of one horse you could have multiple 100 horsepowers, so that sounded like a smarter equation. My name is Molly Taylor. I'm a rally driver competing in the Australian Rally Championship, Rallycross and Extreme E. In motorsport, it's often the drivers that get most of the limelight, but it very much is a huge team sport. For us in rally, we have the co-drivers in the car with us, so there's two of us in the car, but beyond that, you have the whole team that's building the car, engineering the car, managing the team and all the resources that it takes to even get to the track. So it wouldn't happen and it wouldn't be successful without a huge team of very skilled people. It's been great to partner up with New Age Caravans. They share that love of adventure and the outdoors and the capability of being able to go and experience all the corners of such an amazing country like Australia. And I think from a motorsport side and a performance side as well, it's one thing to go to these places, but to do it reliably and capably and have the right equipment for the job is something that we don't hit a racetrack without. So to be able to be working with a company that shares that same ethos as well in what they do, I think is really important. When we build a race car, the first thing that really goes into it is the safety component when we're designing the roll cage, putting in all the safety equipment. So that's kind of the fundamental thing we tick off when we're building a car, because we appreciate what we're about to go and do and where we're about to go and test it. So we want to make sure that it's prepared to be able to do safely what we want to do. And then from there, you need to make it fast as well. So something that is going to be testing all the components in those environments where there's so many variables. You can do as much as you can on a computer, but you need to test it. And likewise, you need all the data support and all the technical side of the engineering to be able to bring those two together. So for us, it's firstly about safety, and then secondly about performance, and you have to have both of those things, otherwise you don't make it to the track, and if you do, you don't do it very successfully. When you're towing something, just like driving a car, if it's got a good chassis, that's the first thing that you want to design and make sure you've got the geometry right, how it sits when you're towing, how smooth it is, how it's handling the bumps in the road and potholes and all of those things that you're going to get, and then how that transfers any disturbance into the car. So ideally you want to feel like you're not towing it, and when you feel like it's not there, then that's a really good sign that everything's just cruising along beautifully, and the chassis has a massive part to play in that. One of the key features of every New Age Caravan is the trailer safety control, and it's a bit like thinking about buying a new car. You wouldn't buy a brand new car off the showroom floor without stability control, so I think having that in the caravan for safety is super important. Some of those features include individual ABS for each wheel, so it can better manage those systems and give you a more effective result, and also the sway mitigation to be able to prevent and reduce that rear sway that you can get with a trailer in towing if you have to make a sudden manoeuvre. Everywhere you look with the New Age Caravan, they've really gone the extra mile, and whether that's from the CNC manufactured furniture to the fact that the van is ADR approved, every detail has been thought about. New Age's tagline, "Designed for the road ahead," speaks to everything that you can do with the New Age Caravan, and whether that road is the Hume Highway or whether you want to take a left and try a new track off the beaten path. Wherever you want to go and explore in this country, there's a New Age Caravan that's designed to do it.